Live on your screens right now, Sheikh Hasina has reached to welcome Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who has just landed in Dhaka. He's soon going to be getting a roaring welcome right there in Bangladesh. On your screens right now, Sheikh Hasina at the airport to receive Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Just coming in, take a closer look at these visuals that are coming in at the moment. This is the Prime Minister's first visit since COVID outbreak. Sheikh Hasina on your screens right now, just waiting by, standing by to receive Prime Minister Narendra Modi in Dhaka. If you see the kind of welcome that has been planned in Bangladesh for the Prime Minister, we're getting you these full-frame visuals of the flight that has landed. There you go, Prime Minister Narendra Modi getting out of his aircraft. He's right there, he's arrived. And Sheikh Hasina is present there to receive Prime Minister Narendra Modi. India Today is reporting from Dhaka. Geeta Mohan is getting us all these visuals. She's getting us the ground reports, all the exclusive interviews as well. The Prime Minister on Bangladeshi soil, his first international visit since the pandemic, since the outbreak. You can see Sheikh Hasina on your screens right now, there to welcome Prime Minister Narendra Modi. On your screens right now, that's a floral welcome. It's a bouquet that has been given out to Prime Minister Modi by Sheikh Hasina. And they're exchanging a few words at the moment. She has welcomed Prime Minister Modi in Dhaka. The Prime Minister is in Bangladesh. Lots lined up on this two-day visit. If we have Geeta with us, let's get Geeta on the phone line for more on this. Geeta, I do believe you're going to be right there where the Prime Minister is going to be going next, getting us all the color, all the information as far as the bilateral deals are concerned. But for now, a welcome coming in for Prime Minister Narendra Modi by Sheikh Hasina. We're getting visuals from the Dhaka airport. Geeta, if you could just walk our viewers through the agenda for our viewers who have just tuned in.
Well, let me just take you through the agenda for the day. Now, today is when he will be going to the National Martyrs Memorial, after which there is an entire program lined up for him. There are a lot of interactions. He's also going to be called on by Foreign Minister of Bangladesh. And then the National Day program will begin around 3:45 local time in Dhaka, which will be about 3:15 in India. It is going to be a long affair, an elaborate affair when it comes to the National Day celebrations, and after which he's going to also inaugurate Bapu Bangabandhu digital video exhibition, wherein it's a fabulous exhibition that they've put up with history and messaging of what really happened and how the political career and the struggle of Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, as also the learnings, teachings and the political life of Bapu Mahatma Gandhi. So Bangabandhu Bapu video exhibition also going to be inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Tomorrow is when he's going to have a long list of cultural events that include certain political messaging when it comes to the temple visits that are going to take place. But also this exemplifies the cultural ties that India and Bangladesh have. And then in the evening, once he returns back to Dhaka, there will be the bilateral talks where certain key agreements are going to be signed. We're being told some...
Geeta, sorry about that interruption, but Deepak Bhojwani is a former diplomat. He's joining us on the phone line. Deepak, very good morning. Thanks and appreciate you taking the time out and joining us on this broadcast. As a former diplomat, if you could highlight the significance of this particular visit of the Prime Minister to Bangladesh.
Well, as you know, the relationship with Bangladesh has been one of the best in recent past, and in fact since 1971 it has taken a turn upwards, apart from which Indian diplomacy has always been on the front foot in Bangladesh despite the different issues that have come up on water sharing, on terrorism and so on and so forth. Today the relationship is on such a footing that we are actually supplying Bangladesh with much needed pharmaceuticals. We are supplying them with much needed gas. We have managed to overcome many hurdles despite what people say about Easter waters and so on. In fact, we've done a land boundary agreement which was remarkable. We have also accepted the international tribunal judgment on the international water demarcation, and what is going to come further is much greater. In fact, we have now, it's almost as if Bangladesh has become a part, an integral part of the Indian subcontinent through the connectivity that we're establishing, not just to the northeast, but even further in Southeast Asia, from Myanmar, Thailand, and onwards. It is an excellent relationship, and it's at the crest of the wave. We just hope that it will continue this way.
Absolutely. Thank you for joining us with that input right there. In fact, we're listening in to that ceremony, the welcome ceremony of the Prime Minister in Bangladesh. And that's the Prime Minister in Bangladesh at the moment, getting a roaring welcome from his Bangladeshi counterpart, Sheikh Hasina. He's right there in Bangladesh. He's got a welcome by Sheikh Hasina. He's in Dhaka at the moment. And Geeta, just a little while back, was walking our viewers through the itinerary of the Prime Minister. Geeta, sorry about that interruption earlier, but please continue, walk our viewers through the itinerary.
Well, you've seen the visuals, you've seen the color. That's the airport where the Prime Minister of Bangladesh personally received Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And after the welcome, there is going to be this is the ceremonial welcome. There is going to be the visit to the war memorial, which is going to be the Martyrs Memorial, which is going to be very, very crucial and important. But the Guard of Honor and the celebrations that you'll see after is also going to be completely full of color. The importance that Bangladesh attaches to India not just comes from the fact that Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina herself has received Prime Minister Modi, but also from the fact that the Indian Prime Minister is the chief guest of this entire event. It was a 10-day long program which started on the 17th of March and has seen important dignitaries come and pay a visit. We've seen the Sri Lankan Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa, the Bhutanese Prime Minister Lote Tshering, the President of Nepal Bidyadev Bhandari, and also the President of Maldives Ibu Solih, along with the Foreign Minister, who were all here to participate and be a part of this entire celebration that's taking place. We know that that one country that completely will stay away from any comments or commentary with regards to this celebration is Pakistan. But again, Chaiti, yesterday was 25th March and in 1971 Pakistan had attacked Bangladesh. Pakistani military had attacked Bangladesh. The liberation war that continued for 9 months claimed about 3 million lives according to Bangladesh's official records. And Pakistan is yet to accept that what happened then was a genocide. What Bangladesh calls 25th March is Genocide Day, and has been waiting for Pakistan to acknowledge that what they did was wrong, that justice needs to be given. But yes, it has started here in Bangladesh 10 years ago. The cases had begun against those who participated or were involved in the genocide, and some were jailed. Some from the Jamaat-e-Islami, still cases are underway and going on against them. So very critical over here to see that it's not just about owning your place in the world as a country, as a nation, but also looking at the wrongs that have been perpetrated against you and calling to action or asking for responsibility and accountability from the countries involved. So yes, Pakistan is a huge issue when it comes to the liberation war, and what Pakistan has done or particularly not done, which is acknowledge the genocide it perpetrated against the Bangladeshis, against the erstwhile people of East Pakistan. So that certainly is going to be crucial and critical when Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurates that exhibition, the video exhibition of Sheikh Mujibur Rahman and Mahatma Gandhi. There will be aspects of what really happened during the liberation war and the kind of treatment that is meted out to East Pakistan by West Pakistan, now Pakistan, and current Bangladesh. So a significant day indeed, where India is being a part of the celebrations that they have managed to, or that they have the opportunity to, only because of the role that India played, that the role and the decision, the tough decision.
Apologies about an interruption right there, Geeta, but Pranab Saha, the editor of DBC News Dhaka, is now joining us on the phone line. Appreciate you taking the time out, Pranab. Pranab, how are you in Bangladesh viewing, and what is the political commentary around this very significant visit of the Prime Minister right there in Bangladesh?
Thank you very much for calling us. I'm Pranab Shah from Dhaka. Now, when I am talking to you, here is your Prime Minister, His Excellency Narendra Modi, now in Dhaka. He's landed just before a couple of minutes here. So now we are celebrating our independence and celebrating the togetherness with India and the friendship Bangladesh and Bharat and India. So it is clear that there is a genocide in 71, which break the Pakistan, and we got the independence for the 24 years long independence Sangram. We call it the Shadinata Sangram. So we are grateful to.
All right, we've lost that connection right there with Pranab Saha. I'm requesting the editors to just get him back on the phone line. Geeta's also with us. She's the one getting us up to speed with all the latest second-by-second developments, the significance, the analysis, everything. We're stepping into a very short commercial break. On the other side, our coverage continues.